7 most heated moments between NBA players and fans. 7. Dwayne Wade's unique encounter versus Hornets fan. During the 2015-16 NBA season, the Hornets had a chance to upset the Heat in the first round of the NBA playoffs. The 6th-seeded Hornets could have sealed the deal in a Game 6 matchup that took place in Charlotte. One fan was pesterizing Wade all night from his courtside seat, and it came back to bite him big time. Michael Deason is the name of the fan that continued to berate Dwayne Wade. He wore a purple shirt and a white headband, so he became known as the infamous purple shirt guy. He's been known to mix it up with other NBA stars like Kevin Durant in the past, and he'd received warnings from the Hornets earlier on in the series for his behavior, but he just couldn't hold back his enthusiasm. Wade responded by sinking a few clutch buckets, which extended the series and forced a Game 7. It's never a great idea to stir a player of Wade's caliber. After all, most expect him to be a first-ballot Hall of Famer in a few years. 6. Russell Westbrook pushes a Nuggets fan after game. Russell Westbrook was involved in an incident with a Nuggets fan after his team's loss in Denver. Denver's Gary Harris gave his team a 127-124 win with a buzzer-beating three-pointer that capped a wild back-and-forth ending. After he made his shot, it appears that a Nuggets fan made his way onto the floor and appeared to scream in Westbrook's face, prompting Westbrook to push him away. The fan obviously had no business being on the floor, with Thunder players still around, and should not have been getting in an opposing player's face, but Westbrook should not be making contact. However, Westbrook did not face any punishment for the incident. 5. Kyle Lowry gets shoved by fan. Raptors point guard Kyle Lowry is known as an agitator, but he was on the receiving end of some unfriendly attention. After Kyle Lowry dived into the stands in the second half of the Raptors' 123-109 win, Lowry was grabbed by a fan sitting courtside. Lowry did land on a couple fans as he tried to save the ball from going out of bounds, but the fan who grabbed him was not one of them. Lowry told ESPN's Scott Van Pelt that the fan reached over and put his hands on me for no reason, and Lowry appears to be right. The Raptors veteran also said the fan repeatedly used vulgar language toward him after pushing him. Security escorted away the ejected fan after his interaction with Lowry. The league, per standard protocol, reviewed the matter. 4. Russell Westbrook snaps on Jazz fan. Russell Westbrook snapped on a Utah Jazz fan who appeared to be taunting him, causing the fan to back down quickly. The Oklahoma City Thunder guard was heading into the locker room. As he approached the tunnel, a Jazz fan leaned over and appeared to yell something that set Westbrook off. The fan likely was not expecting a reaction and backed away quickly after Westbrook turned toward him and said something in response. Westbrook also said something to a nearby security worker, potentially suggesting that the fan should be ejected. The fan clearly did not see that coming. 3. Isaiah Thomas confronts fan in stands who cursed at him after missing out on free Frosty. Wizards guard Isaiah Thomas went into the stands to verbally confront a fan after he said the fan directed profanity at him with both of his middle fingers up. He said the fan was upset he did not get a free Frosty. The incident occurred late in the fourth quarter of a 125-108 loss at Wells Fargo Center against the 76ers. Thomas was ejected for entering the stands. With 3 minutes 6 seconds remaining and 76ers leading 119-102, Thomas converted one of 2 free throws. That prompted the fan to direct his ire at Thomas. Wells Fargo has a promotion on which fans receive a free Frosty if an opening player misses 2 free throws in a row in the second half. So when I missed the first free throw and made the second, I'm running back and the fan has both of his middle fingers up and said expletive, expletive 3 times, Thomas told reporters. Washington called a timeout shortly after, and Thomas went into the stands to confront the fan, who was wearing a Ben Simmons jersey. "I say, don't be disrespectful," Thomas said. "I'm a man before anything, and be a fan." And his response was, "I'm sorry, I just wanted a Frosty." Thomas said he told security who the fan was and had him removed from the game. 2. Stephen Curry gets into it with a fan after final buzzer of Warriors' loss to Nuggets. The frustration of the Nuggets' loss appeared to boil over when Curry exited the floor after the final buzzer, as TNT's cameras caught the star point guard stopping his egress to confront a heckling fan seated next to the tunnel through which the players traveled to the locker room. Asked after the game what transpired as he walked off the court, Curry offered this response. Curry also confirmed that he had a brief exchange with the fan. "Somebody said something dumb, and I just told them to be quiet, that was it." This looks like it was at least a little more than that, but how much more is unclear. 1. DeMarcus Cousins almost fights a fan and wants them ejected. After DeMarcus Cousins got the critical steal in a close game against the Bulls, while going for the layup, he was fouled and sent straight into the crowd. DeMarcus quickly got to his feet and had some heated words for one of the fans in attendance. This got very heated, and Anthony Davis was right there to observe the situation. Boogie kept on asking for the fan to get tossed from the game when he went at the free throw line.